It's time to talk music with our music reviewer, Charlotte Ryan. Morning, Charlotte.
Morning, Paul.
And we've got some shocks coming up soon for fans of Foster and Allen, but we won't mention it yet. Okay, first up, new release.
New release. I want to introduce you to a band called The Weeknd. They spell their name Weeknd. So without that, if you're just going to Google them. They're the band, they're very hip and cool right now. People are saying that the sound of The Weeknd almost reminds them of Michael Jackson. Kind of possibly the new Michael Jackson. I don't know, but cool.
But it's a group.
It's actually one guy, but he performs with a group.
Right.
Anyway, he played at the launch of the Apple streaming last week. You know,
so he's made it already, basically.
Exactly. Yeah. So suddenly everyone's getting very excited. This new single...
So had no one heard of him before that?
Yes, but he was quite alternative.
Okay.
This new single, though, he's written with a guy called Max Martin. He did Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of those Swedish producers that, you know, he touches it, it goes gold.
He knows how to write a winning song. Let's have a listen to Can't Feel My Face.
I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it.
Okay.
Did you hear the Michael Jackson he
A little bit. It's not a new sound, is it? It's not like you don't listen to that and think, oh, there's something new happening here. You listen to it and you think, it's 2 decades old. Do you think that?
He's from Uganda. That could be slightly more interesting. He's actually from Canada, but I mean... It's interesting music. I like it.
Do you like it?
I do. I like it because I like his old stuff, but now he's going commercial and I'm kind of intrigued to know.
That's the thing, because I listened to that, and admittedly I'm basing this on how many seconds was that, Phil? 20 seconds?
9.
9 seconds. So based on 9 seconds, it just seems to me like a good way to waste your life, just listen to that kind of music.
I'm going to make you a compilation album with the full track on it.
I will never listen to it. Okay, here's the album you must own. This week's classic album you must own.
Yeah, so Paul McCartney is turning 73 this year, so I thought I'd celebrate him not by talking about the Beatles, but instead Paul McCartney's first album he released with his wife. It was the first album he released after the Beatles broke up. So it's quite a controversial album. Lots of the lyrics are kind of pointed at the Beatles, pointed at John Lennon, but it's a beautiful album.
Why is it called Ram?
I think because they wrote it on a farm. That's how I...
Okay.
They moved away to the farm.
Nothing deeper than that.
Well, it could be, but the album's called Ram, and I'd never discovered it until a couple of years ago, and I love it. I'm a big Beatles fan, but this is
we're talking absolute classic here. We're talking...
This is 1973 it came out.
Brilliant. Let's have a listen to one of the tracks. You see? Straight away.
Makes you happy.
It just does.
Yeah.
Band across the water, band across the sea. Okay, so where do you get that, though? Do you have to go up into the internet to get it?
Not necessarily. Up to the internet. Do we climb the stairs up to the internet?
Hang on, I'm putting on my white jacket and getting my screwdriver. I'm going into the internet to get a record.
I reckon you can totally get it on CD. Definitely vinyl. I got my vinyl copy for $15 down at the local record store.
Yeah,
you don't
there
have
still
a record
are
player,
people...
sorry.
No, but I must get... Well, actually, I do, but I don't know whether it's got a good stylus or anything. I'm quite into it because there's something a bit...
Oh, it's
We've
fun.
talked about it before.
It's fun.
But
Red wine and
it.
the record player, yeah. But definitely digital. Beatles have just...
That wonderful, you know... When the needle, you know, and the little... Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so Paul McCartney's 73 this week, and it is Ram, Paul and Linda McCartney. Right, let's check out the top 5.
So counting down the New Zealand album charts. Number 5, Sam Smith in The Lonely Hour. Number 4, Ed Sheeran, X. Florence the Machine has dropped back to number 3 this week.
Now, they were in at number 1 for 1 week.
Yes, yeah.
That's all I know about them.
Yeah, good. I like your memory, Paul. The Script, No Sound Without Silence. But the new number 1, Foster and Allen didn't make it to number 1. The new number 1 is the new album from Muse. It's called Drones.
That's not that unusual because you don't have to sell many to get to number 1. It's not that unusual to come straight in at number 1, is it?
No. Especially for artists like Florence or Muse. They're huge artists, yeah. And you're right, it doesn't take that many sales.
Are Foster and Allen still in New Zealand?
No, they just finished last week.
Exactly, see?
Yeah.
They're here. As soon as they're gone, Foster and who, you know? We can say anything we like about them now.
fans.
But there is nothing we like about them. All right, Charlotte, thank you very much.
Pleasure.